Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am back with, well, with a bit more Deadly Premonition. As you know, with the end of the last chapter, we basically finished the game, found out a load of weird realizations. So it's just a case of now wrapping up any extra content basically, and then that I can mark this live stream as finished, and then I can move on to some subsequent, possibly some walkthrough stuff. And I'm definitely going to do a review of it because, well, going through it as I have, I've got a few things to say. Not all of it good, a few bits are good, but yeah, I just want to wrap up this so I know I've done absolutely everything in the game and I've absorbed all of the content so I can give a clear picture. Also, I'd like to say, you know, I hope everyone's okay out there. I know the coronavirus shit is scary. In fact, that's why this video has been so late, because I've had issues at work, and now we've all pretty much moved to a home situation. So, I'm just trying to keep it real. Obviously, I'm not panicking. I've got an elderly mum who I'm a bit concerned for, but other than that, I'm fine. I'm not really concerned about myself yet. If anything, I am a bit annoyed that people keep buying up, panic buying, so no one else can get anything. That is starting to get a bit annoying for me, because it means I can't get some of the food I actually want to eat. It's also making it impossible for some people who want to kind of still try and eat healthy. Didn't even know that was a door. Oh, so this leads like straight outside. So yeah, all I can say is I hope everyone's being safe out there. I hope that the curfews, or at least the rules that are, the lockdowns that are starting to come in place in the UK, I hope those of you who are still kind of flouting them as probably scare tactics, you need to disillusion yourself of any of that. We need to stop this virus from spreading. I know a lot of you think it's a cold, but seriously, it is kind of concerning. What the fuck just happened? I exited and came back in, and there's more.
York, tonight I'm going to sleep like a baby.
Okay, I may have just found a glitch. We're pretty much going over the last cutscene again. All I did was exit the room and come back in. I don't know if I'm just reliving the same day over and over. On my last video, I noticed that it cut out when I was in the middle of a cutscene with the.
It's time for you to leave town.
There's still things I want to do because I'm going to do the side quests. So, anyway, now that's all the doom and gloom out of the way, because, you know, I'm not worried to the extent that, you know, everyone's going to die from it. I know a lot of people just get mild infections from this virus, but knowing a person who, you know, like my mum, who could actually get a really fatal illness from it, and I'm sure some of your mums too, and don't think you're immune, because lots of young people are actually getting sick with this virus too. So try and keep it real. That's my lecture over with anyway. Not that you guys asked for it, but I'm just getting it out there. So we are actually on the last day of, I mean, this should be day 26 now. And I'm going to try and get all the side content done, even though I got most of it out of the way, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's many steps left. I may have to revisit a couple of chapters. I'm going to see, depending on how long this takes, if I can get everything, like all the side content, all done in one video. That that includes all the cards and everything, but if not, I'll take that. It'll just have to be a separate video. So I'm pretty sure there's a few. 38. Yeah, he wants cards. So let's think about doing 48. This is Sigourney shit. Oh. Keith is home. But yeah, I'm just gonna go and see if I can get Keith's thing out of the way. Oh, I've got to hear this horrible car music. But yeah, in other news, I'm not sure. Oh my god.
Zach. All right.
Oh, it's moved me all the way back in here. For fuck's sake. Okay, that's annoying. Seriously, all you got to do is move into any of these glowing segments and pow. Throws you into a cutscene, forces you into the night of, and then finish the fucking game. No, I need to do other stuff, and you're wasting my time with this other bullshit. Where's my car? That reminds me, did you guys hear about all this shit surrounding this virus now? It's now gotten to a point where, you know, like I said, everything around you is shutting down. Everyone's being advised to stay in. Like I said, I get it. I mean, I'm obeying it now. I especially can now because we're having to. Well, all my work has kind of moved home now. Like everyone in my office is now working from home. I mean, yeah, it's not an ideal situation. I'm gonna go up here. Because Keith's home, I'm going to see if I can get anything else finished. Yeah, so like it's just weird because it came all the way from China and now it's here and it's, you know, I mean, we were joking about it at the beginning, and I mean, I'm sure lots of people were. I mean, you don't really think it's a real thing until it's like right outside your door, and then all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, this is bad. Truth be told, I wasn't really concerned about it until I heard about what it was doing in Italy and how it's like overwhelming health services. So now even people with a with a small case of it, some of them are being left to die just because, you know, there's limited health services. He was home. What the fuck? He is home. See, this is the thing. I don't mind doing missions and shit, but I hate time-limited, time-gated shit. It's just fucking annoying. can't find Sigourney anywhere. Yeah, that's the horrifying gallery. Like I said, I don't think I'll ever fully understand this map. Zombie guy. Jim Green, I've done his task. It's clearly not Emily's house anymore because she's dead. Oh, she's there. How far away am I from that place? Also, I'm finding this weird glitch when it comes to Nintendo Switch controllers. I've noticed it in the last few days. I'm not sure if I've got some faulty controllers or something, but every once in a while it'll just move up like that. Not a little bit. No, not the silhouette. It's doing it now. Just the camera just moving randomly. It's fucking infuriating. I have to look that up later because that's fucking really pissing me off. It keeps doing it in other games that I'm playing as well. I mean, I've been doing a Diablo-like season. And it's just every once in a while my character rolls for no fucking reason, and I know it's the fucking glitch on the controller. I mean, I think while I'm sorting views out and shit for this, I am going to live stream another game. Maybe one this time that I actually know I'm going to enjoy a little bit, because, you know, while this game was all well and good, it's just... you know, I just don't really enjoy playing it that much. Especially now the main draw of it for me is gone. I mean, the story of this game is what I actually kept coming back for, because it was very weird and I didn't exactly know where it was going. The gameplay is, I mean, it's passable. I don't really enjoy it. I'm not thinking to myself, yay, another game of Deadly Premonition. I'm just like, I kind of know all the story now, even though it doesn't really make a lot of sense and it's weird. I mean, if you like killing zombies, then you just go and play Resident Evil, really, wouldn't you? I mean, and that's one of the reasons those games never work for me, because zombies actually scare me quite a bit, so... it's really not an ideal situation. Oh, for God's sake. Can we just go? And also, I hate the fucking driving in this game. Good. Get out of the car because I wanna. Gotta finish her mission. Yeah, I know what she's gonna say. Same old shit.
Now, get the car going. My house is over by the lake.
I remember where your house is, I think.
Go! This is not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth. At this rate, my pot is going to get cold. Hurry! Hurry! Step on
I can't step on it too quick, love. Because the car doesn't make itself very easily controlled.
It's losing more and more of its warmth. At this rate, my pot is going to get cold. Hurry! Hurry! Step on it! Why do you have to drive so safely? Can't you see my pot is getting cold? Why aren't we there yet? Could you step on it? If we go this slow, my pot is going to get cold.
As quick as I can, love. Christ.
This is not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth. At this rate, my pot is going to get cold. Hurry! Hurry! Step on it! Why do you have to drive so safely? Can't you see my pot is getting cold?
I'm going pretty flat out.
This is not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth. At this rate, my pot is going to get cold. Hurry! Hurry!
Oh no, your pot with a dead hamster in it.
Can't you see my pot is getting cold? This is not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth. At this rate, my pot is going to get cold.
Alright, let's have a look.
Why aren't we there yet? Could you step on it? We go this slow.
It's lucky I checked then, because I was following the red notice and that's just leading me back to the fucking hotel. That's another thing, why hasn't it gotten rid of the ones with the ghost points on it that I've finished? They should be removed from the map. They keep confusing me too. The fact they're even there and they shouldn't
Why
be.
aren't we there yet? Could you step on it? If we go this slow, my pot is going to get cold.
Alright. There we go.
Oh, thanks to you, my pot is still warm.
We made it.
Good.
Do you think the pot will open up to me a little?
Ask the pot yourself.
I will. Hey there. Will you tell me what you have inside?
Well,
Oh,
did you
so
hear
seductive.
Did.
what did the pot say?
I heard it say, take my lid off. Are you sure?
Of course. This conversation is between you and the pot after all. Go ahead.
Wonder what's in there.
Oh, you're reminding me of my graduation.
Here we go. What's in the pot?
Sigourney,
Huh?
I'm not going to open it. Mysteries are intriguing because of the mystery. I want to keep this one an eternal mystery.
Are you sure?
Yes. I've made up my mind.
Jesus.
Then you have
All that hype.
truly come to the truth. I knew you were a fine student, but you must never tell anyone else what you have learned here today.
Green suit. So that's all of Sigourney's quests done. Which means I have how many side quests? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see what 16 and 17 have to offer me. Alright, we gotta head over to find Keith. Swear to God, the longer this game goes on, the more shit traffic is on the road, which you've got to fucking avoid because they don't take any damage and you take it all.
So much has happened since we came to this town.
Has it? I'd say this town's just showed itself to be more and more weird the longer we've stayed. I don't know why zombies aren't creeping you out, mate, but... Also, I've noticed when you go through the town, like initially, there's always a massive frame slowdown. I mean, like, I swear to God, the frame count starts to chug a little bit. I mean, clearly it's something either up with the game or up with this actual port. I mean, I'm only going in here to see if I can buy another car. He's open. I think I can handle whatever the hell you're saying. Go on then, buy Thomas's car. What annoys me is, but why can't I just buy them all? I mean, seriously? I've got to come back. I swear to God, it's probably because it can't spawn them all here. Thomas's car looks like a piece of shit. I'm not driving that. Then I find out it probably actually handles 20 times better than this one. There is one thing I found out from my excursions into various quests and shit. First of all, it's the barrels are 99% of the time. Sorry about that brain fart. Are explodable. I mean, like explosive, basically. So I'm going to head over to that one that I've been trying to get for a few times now and never have been able to. See if I can just blow it up with a machine gun. So, just there. So we'll swing left. If I can just cut through the woods here, because yeah, I really cannot be bothered to drive around. Yeah, you can't drive over grass. Yeah, this isn't annoying at all. And like I said, because you can't check a map, like a full map, without going into the menu, kind of makes the map menu pointless. I'm just... yeah, can't break down gates. Now, I'm wondering if I just get out my machine gun with infinite ammo. There we go. No, I'm fine, thanks. same one. Apparently I'll go back there when it's raining. Brilliant. Another stupid time delayed device. I'll just go there and pick it up. No. Why would I be able to do that? Go away. Another bloody idiot in a car. Why did Keith Ingram's in there? I'll be actually able to get his missions done. 1, 2, whichever, I don't give a shit, I want to get some of them finished. I can't go to Polly's to rest, so I can't do it here. Right. Off he goes.
Hey, bro.
Yep.
Hey.
Right. That's another bit of a lazy thing they've done right there. Everyone's got the same door opening animation as York. This isn't confusing at all. Got 4 points I can go to. It's not there. Substation. Okay. Like I said, this game's requiring me to think quite a bit. Especially the fact that it leaves all the markers on the map. That's pretty annoying. And other drivers. Oh, I hate them. Driving's bad enough without other people on the road. Thank you. Right. Zombie fight inbound.
die all the way home.
What? We've got to fight Isaac again. This time of York.
Take this. Dodge this. Dodge this. You pig. Have this.
Jesus.
You won't have it your way.
That was easier than I thought it was going to be
Show you how
so far.
serious I am. I'll turn you into hamburger meat.
Oh,
Dodge this. Dodge this. Eat this. You're gonna die, Emily. This is good. Looking pathetic, Emily. Looking pathetic, Emily. This is good.
what the fuck? Oh, you are fucking kidding, aren't you? That fucking sneaky bastard kept fucking doing bullshit fucking quick time events. Let's see if Thomas the Cheat kills me this time. That is what that was, cheating. Fucking stupid button prompts to do damage. There's a reason flipping quick time events are globally despised. It's because they're unfairly biased to your knowledge of where buttons are on the fucking controller. Not based on skill at all, based on knowledge of feel, and even a fucking skilled person can fuck it up. Yeah, not interested. He's gonna fucking die this time. Because he does one bit of damage, I'm gonna fucking... with his quick time cheat attack. Boring.
Take this. Take this.
Fuck.
Take this! You shouldn't have come.
So pathetic you are, mate. This is basically boss runs.
Going to crush you. Crush.
I'll tell you, the only reason these boss fights are long is because they literally have to do these moves, otherwise you're going to take damage.
You think you're so clever.
See, he's still calling me York, even though by now my character is Zack.
Going to crush you.
I mean, this doesn't really require any skill, just patience. And there's literally the only thing you can do with these bosses. Try and get ahead of the game, it never works because he'll turn around before you can get a shot. The gun is so fucking inaccurate. Oh, just stop wasting my time. Please just run at me or something. Do something different.
What's wrong? You're slow, city boy.
Finally, some real fucking damage. He's going to throw the axe about 20 times, which means I've got to dodge him for 20 times. This might as well just be a fucking quick time event because you don't have a choice. He's going to keep throwing that fucking axe and you can't get behind him. further enough away from him, he's going to stop throwing the fucking axe and just do another fucking taunt or something. Nope. Another boring axe throw. Oh my god. Can you just do something else?
Going to crush you.
I hate the targeting in this game as well, it is bad. If you lock on, it doesn't ever lock on to the actual target, it will lock on and move it about an inch below or above your target, which means you're never going to hit by locking on. Don't know why they put lock on in the game if it's not accurate. See that? Look. Because of the fucking inconsistent aiming, what should have been an easy shot so I've got to fight both phases of this boss, am I? Brilliant.
Time to get serious, York.
And in mind, you get close to him, he gets quick time events.
Let's settle this.
Oh god.
It's not possible for me to die anymore.
Oh, for God's sake, I did no damage to you, for Christ's sake. He turns. Why? What? Why I did no damage? Good question. I hit him, what, 2 times with 2 bullets?
Let's settle this.
And he gets to throw 20 axes at me, which I have no choice but to dodge.
Let's settle this.
Can't lock on, so I'm relying on manual aiming for a gun that is fucking bad at aiming. Can't get close to him because it'll trigger quick time events. Why didn't that do damage? For fuck's sake. Great. Waste of time. And I don't get to try that boss again. Now I've got to do all of them again. I might have to do this another time because it is the most stupid fucking crap I've ever seen in my life. going to get that card. In fact, I'm just going to do the cards. Fuck the side quests. If that is one of them, fuck them. Because seriously, that is ridiculous. Stupid quick time events that define if I die or not. Bear in mind, I press left and right. Do you know what it does? Nothing. It says left, and then you press the button, and it does nothing. I mean, what the fuck? What is that? That shouldn't be an instant death move in a million years. You should hit me once and then fail and then do no damage. That's what it should be. Fucking wasting my time. Fucking boring George. That's what he is. Boring. And so is his fucking alt side. It moves me about 50 miles away. Oh, drive back too. Have fun with that. Use their shit car to get back to the fucking mission that is stupid. I'm reversing if it's quicker. It is, as far as I'm concerned, at least I can fucking control it like this.
Take this! Dodge this! Dodge this! You pig! Die, Emily. Looking pathetic, Emily.
You know what's pathetic? The fact that you're calling me the name of the person who you fought in the original fight, you dumb fuck.
Emily! That hurt. You shouldn't have come.
crush you. Going to crush you. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one.
You're not the chosen one if that's your only fucking move.
I have given up. Time to get serious, York.
You get near me. Because you cheat. Fucking quick time event.
Scum.
Yeah. I can't let him get near me because he will cheat. He'll pick me up after I fail the first boring random quick time bullshit, and then it will say press left. Left, 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 whatever the fuck that means, and it won't do it. And he'll hit me for lethal damage because it's a cheap fucking boss.
It's not possible for me to die anymore. It's not possible for me to die anymore.
Oh, for fuck's sake. 2 fucking shots at him, the fucking second one. Of course, I'll shoot over his head. Because the lock-on doesn't work. A fucking device in a game does not work. Why not? Why can you not target? What is the point of a lock-on if it doesn't actually lock on?
Kneel before me, York. Why?
Yeah, that's a good place for you to do it, so I can't actually get behind you. Are you guys bored yet? Because I sure as shit am. And like I said, if it wasn't for this guy, this game's predilection, whatever, prerequisite to fucking go straight to quick time events. With all its boss encounters, I wouldn't be concerned at all. Because that's what this game comes down to. It's just a series of quick time events. No matter how fucking good you're doing. See, you might be lucky if you get, I don't know, 10 shots at the fucking bastard. And as long as you dodge, it doesn't matter when, it doesn't even matter if you dodge when it's right, like miles away from you. You're immune to that attack.
For me to die anymore.
See, he's not even down to half health. See, that's probably the move that puts you in the quick time event. That bullshit with his axe. He hits you with that, you're dead, because you can't actually get out of it. Or at least from my experience, you can't. Oppressive bullshit button prompts. Don't know what L left right means, and if it doesn't mean move the L stick left and right, I don't actually know what it means. He's nearly half health now, I think. Yep, I can't get behind him. And I'm not risking this run. See? Now that should have done damage to me. For dodging or not, doesn't matter when. As long as you dodged. As long as you pressed B, it'll dodge.
It's not possible for me to die anymore.
I think it's possible for you to die, you ugly fuck. Seriously, why give a boss this much health? Especially if for the most of the game you're just fucking dodging him.
Let's settle.
See, I don't even need to run. I mean, what's the point? Any point to run in this game now for this boss is so you get out of quick time range.
Let's settle.
Or at least that's the only threat in this entire match, because he's not difficult. He's not difficult to beat. He's annoying to beat, not difficult. See, I've got to run all the way around him. Did virtually no damage before I got a run from him again. Because the game is so fucking good, it targets it a mile away from the fucking thing I want to shoot at.
It's not possible for me to die anymore. Stop.
No, it's not, because you're not fucking getting in with that bullshit move.
Let's set.
I mean, the game's weird enough as it is. Fucking weird monster things make it seem like some kind of death cult. Bosses are fucking boring to fight because they're not really a challenge. If it was just a standard boss rush and it wasn't dependent on quick time events, I wouldn't be scared of him at all. And you know why it's long? It's because you have to get behind him. If I could just empty a clip at him right now, he'd be dead. But no, because I have to play the game. I hate to think what phase 4 of this is. I would take a million of those women crawling on top of the roof, those fucking weird screaming things. I'd rather fight 20 of them than fight this thing. Because look, he's not talking, he's not taunting. That's literally the only time you can get a shot in at him.
It's not possible for me to die anymore.
And what? I'll get maybe 2 bullets in his back. See that? Look how fucking stupid that is. I know, I won't just shoot his back, I'll shoot right up at the fucking ceiling so I can't hit anything.
Kneel before me, Scum.
That's literally the only way you get any damage on him. Because you can't shoot him quick enough to hit his back in any other situation. And he's taunting there because he knows I can't get behind him. So... and he's going to throw the axe. Fucking boring. I mean, do you guys see yet why this game is so fucking painful? I mean, why once you get out of the story, you don't really... I mean, there's not really anything that's that appealing. The bosses aren't really a challenge when you consider what they are. Annoying. I've got to shoot a boss in the back 50 times.
It's not possible for me to die anymore.
And he taunts when I can't get behind him. Purely because I'm not getting in range of his fucking stupid bullshit. Fucking quick time crap. That is an instant kill.
It's not possible for me to die anymore. Scum.
Can't use lock on because the game seriously, for some reason, thinks that lock on isn't required. You should be able to, well, but on bosses, lock on, you know, it shouldn't exist. And if that's the case, then why not just not have lock on? Make the game so you can actually use the gun.
Scum.
I mean, my point is, Why even have lock on then if it shouldn't be used? What's the point of a lock-on system that doesn't lock on? Or locks on, but then locks on about 5 meters too wrong. Like, it locks on to the point you're shooting at, but won't do any damage. It's a pointless lock-on. I mean, surely by now everyone should know what a lock-on is meant to do. It's meant to make it so you can actually shoot your target. I mean, I wouldn't even mind if the aiming controls in this were good, but they're not. I mean, and as you can see, he's not doing any damage to me. I mean, if this was all he was, it wouldn't even be a problem. He'd be easy, but... It's just how it drags the fight out. I don't even know how long this is going on, but I feel like it's going on for fucking ever. Purely because he's not a challenge. I'm not bored. I'm not excited, or... my heart isn't even racing, and that's a good sign that I'm having a really tough boss fight, because my pulse goes up. But I'm not scared. I'm not nervous of this boss. I'm not nervous of what it can do. I'm only nervous getting near it. See that? And that's all you're waiting for, a taunt. And even then, you've got shit aim to deal with. He's got one more shot left in him, and fuck knows when I'm going to see it. We're going to have to run around dodging his fucking axe for another 3 hours before I actually get to finish him. Here we go, boring axe throw, because that's his only move. Outside of his quick time event when you get near him, which is again an instant death move. Right.
I am special. I am. I'm supposed to be divine.
Right. So he's got a medium first aid kit. Oh. I've got to fight Blubber now.
Should have just stayed in there, Zack. What was that? You should have just stayed in there.
Fuck's sake. Fucking quick time events again. The only thing that does actual damage. I haven't got any other health aid first aid kits.
Go back to the room. What was that?
Fat pig. I think I have to fight all sides of this fucker too.
What was that?
Right. Magnum bullets. Now what stage am I fighting? It's the running away segment. Excellent.
I want to see how far you can run.
So now it's just making me play segments of the end boss fights. Going for that. BA. Fuck you, you fuck.
I'll squash you like a frog.
You're an annoying little bug.
Let's try fat shit. Fucking quick time events. Alright. Just survive blubber. Alright. Right. It's the last boss, isn't it? Probably. This is not today either. Alright. Again, another boss fight which doesn't want you to use aiming. Or sorry, any assisted aim at all. Alright, back here. Easily telegraphed. Again, it's just the health meter that makes this boss a drag as well. So like I said, it's not particularly difficult or riveting. I don't think any of the bosses in this game are particularly riveting or interesting design or anything. I mean, it's got exactly jack shit on Dark Souls. It's not even at half health. It's coming from the doll you're holding in your hand, mate. He's nearly at half health. Hello guys, if you're just joining us, this is Stitch here with the Closet Gamer, killing what is otherwise known as the last boss of the game. And just in case you're wondering why I sound a bit bored, it's because the boss isn't particularly interesting. In fact, that's the first time I've ever seen him say that word, and it didn't even follow a move. He shoots gas like the crawling women in the other challenges. Don't know what I get for beating him this time. I just know that it finishes a side quest. And I know there's one more after this. I don't know what that's going to involve. Right, then you run back. Dodge his move, which is fucking easy. All you're doing is shooting that little doll. You're not shooting anything else on him. For some reason he's got that doll, but he's like, you know what, I like taking damage. Take this and die means he's going to shoot this, which again is easily telegraphed because it's not fast. It's just a boss of repetition, like all that, well, like George and his second form. George's second form is the most fucking boring out of all of them, I think. Because he's got an inordinate amount of life. So an exorbitant amount of life. And you can shoot his back, which makes him fucking boring. I'm hoping this is going to be the end of this fucking shit, because I want to be able to save my progress. Because I really don't want to kill George again. Because he's fucking boring. Dodged. Come on, Grayson. Right, he's going to put that thing in his top pocket thing. Because it needs one more shot to the fucking head. He does that. You climb onto it, run along his shoulder. You need bang. Got an RPG. So that is everything. Well, I did it. Yeah. Again, it wasn't a particularly interesting fight at all. Boring is the word, I think. Now that's permanently there. For some reason. And once again, it's moved all of my stuff. My car is gone because it can't put your car or just leave your car there. It's just tiresome. For some reason it moves your car. I have no idea why. Let me just look at my actual reward. Reward. It's like an RPG. So now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other 2 at the bottom there, they're tied to cards. So when I do that, they'll get finished. Harry gives me one. Keith's is bound to be the last bloody mission in the list. Do you guys think this is fun? I mean, I go into a teleporter and it decides to take my car and, I don't know, then leave me in the middle of nowhere with no fucking vehicle. I mean, does that look fun to you? Would it really have hurt him to left my car there? I'm just asking questions here. I'm not sure if I can get him to, if I can buy the other one off him yet, or if I've got to wait 24 hours or some shit again. There's stupid rules in place. Pretty sure there's a load of cars just sitting outside the gas stop place. I'm saving this because I ain't doing all that shit again. Fighting George, the most boring boss in the game. Like I said, not tough. Not tough at all. It's a drain on reflexes and shit. Can you let me buy the last one? Of course not. So I've got to come back another day, basically. So let me just look. Got an RPG. Yeah, I thought so. It's an infinite RPG, so I can just blow loads of shit up for no reason if I want. You can tell if it's got bullets because it'd be like that. You know what? I'm going to put the shotgun away. And let's take out the bazooka, shall we? Why not? I mean, I'd hate to think I wasn't using it. Oh, you just saw the bazooka. Let's look at what else, because like I said, there's 2 I can't actually do. So 22. Right, these 2 seem to be dependent on Harry. Apparently I'll go there after 3 o'clock. So I'm going to go to the cemetery, move things along a bit. And then there's literally, what, 1 ghost portal. And then that's everything I can do until I collect all the cards.
York. Oh, nothing.
Even the commentary in the car has dried up. Okay. I'm just so... It's like I said, once the story's dried up, I mean, there's not really anything else to do. Hours. Sleep for another 3. There we go, it's after 3 o'clock. So let's go to the house. In fact, I'm going to save it first. I know I sound completely cynical on this stream right now, but in all honesty, it's because I'm kind of through my tether with this game now a little bit. That's one of the things which I didn't let go when I started this video. It's that, you know, I kind of just jumped into this game without knowing anything about it. You know, when I think I should have read a bit more to know if I wanted to do this as like my first stream, because in all honesty right now I'd rather be playing something like Dark Souls or something that's actually challenging, and challenging for a good reason. Something I actually enjoy and others enjoy, whereas this game is quite old, and if it wasn't for the Jim Sterling value of it, I don't think I would have even put it in my console. Just because, you know, once you get past the story, I feel there really is anything. Now we'll go and see Harry, because this is apparently going to get me the well, with any luck, this is going to get me the last 2 missions in my Rolodex done outside of paranormal shit. So I'm probably going to do these 2, go back and try and get through the last paranormal challenge and get whatever they give me at the end. At least I'm in a vehicle I can kind of control a little bit. His car is atrocious. It goes really fast, but the handling is terrible. Police car is probably the best car in the game for handling and speed and like balanced, because you can actually move it. It has the option of making it go faster. Not as fast as York's, but fast enough. But even then, the faster you go, the shitter it still handles. It's like they knew you were going to be driving this one the most anyway, so best make this handle the best, and all the other ones handle like shit, or go too fast or too slow, or handle really badly. I remember jumping in a car and it wouldn't turn. It was really fast, but it wouldn't turn. Apparently Harry's quest is just bloody just trivia questions like the nurse at the beginning of the game. Oh, sorry, in one of the earlier side quests. I honestly don't know if I will come back to Deadly Premonition 2. If the game handles like this, I probably won't. I mean, I think I know what Sterling was talking about by loving this game. I think he appreciates the outrageousness of it. I mean, I haven't actually watched his video on this game, but I think I will, just to see what he found appealing about it and to see if I'm missing something. I'm obviously going to look at some other feedback other reviewers had and see if we kind of have the same kind of interpretation of it. I know it's an old game. I'm not judging it based on its... Well, I'm not entirely judging it based on how old it is. I get it, it's not a new game, so I shouldn't expect it to be amazing. But to a certain degree, I don't know, I expect something interesting. I expect the gameplay loop to be tight as well as the story, and you know, I know I'm greedy like that, but right. So basically all women died at the end of this game. How lovely. And they're living in a forest somewhere as angels. I mean,
Zach, you don't feel...
I feel like doing your quest.
All right, then. These questions are about Greenvale. Are you ready? First question.
Lunch with Polly at the hotel.
Well done. But how about this next one? Second question.
Dun dun. Yeah, you ended Dalmatian.
Impressive. But can you answer this one correctly? Third question.
That one's obvious. Snick.
That is simply astonishing. It's quite difficult.
It's not really that astonishing, mate.
Perhaps it's just a sign that I put too much heart into my work.
Perhaps. But you must control your feelings, your desire to stay.
You're right.
Right.
At this rate, I'll be here forever.
Well then, I shall give you your prize. Here, take this.
What is it? Oh, God. Francis York Morgan.
You can leave this town in our care now, and follow your own path.
Great.
Yes? What's this? Day 2190. It's my 6th year working for Mr. Stewart. On this special day, I have noticed something terrible. I've lost a most precious object. Day 2192. I've looked everywhere, but I still cannot find it. I cannot discuss this with Mr. Stewart. What should I do? The precious bird carving that he gave me. Where did I put it? Day 2193. I have searched inside and outside. Even in the car. I've looked for it at night so Mr. Stewart wouldn't find out. But I cannot find it anywhere. Maybe I should just give up.
There you go. That one. Right. That's that done. Should we look at the card we just got though? It's number 2. It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 20 cards missing. I know there's a Magnum in the game that I haven't got, but in all honesty, I don't really care. It'll just make the combat a little bit different. And besides, I've got an RPG. Right. I need to find the A&G diner. I think it's in the main area. There it is. Do you see the slowdown? It's like really apparent when you come into a town. %, gas. Gas. So for lack of conversation, guys, it's just, I mean, what would you say about this game?
So much has happened since we came to this town.
Even York has run out of things to say about it. Or Zach, or whatever the fuck he's called. In all honesty, like I said, I think the narrative was intriguing. Even though to a certain degree it's the most ridiculous story ever. You still didn't see where it was going, you see what I mean? I had no idea where the story was going, and I can't say that often with how predictable narratives are starting to become, especially in film and television. But for this, I really didn't see where it was going. And here we go. Bird carving. Yeah, we need to bring this carving back to what's his face. At least I got full gas on this one. Gotta head back now. That means it's 4 o'clock. Fucking hell.
York. Oh, nothing.
York's getting himself about some action with Emily in your weird parallel limbo universe where imaginary and dead can interact. I swear to God, it's the weirdest thing ever. See if I can buy another car. I mean, like I said, fair play to you guys if this kind of game is your thing. You know, I'm not saying Sterling's wrong to like this game. Like I said, there are some appealing points about it. It does have that. It does adhere to that like old school notion with games where like after you completed them, there was some more stuff to do. And I actually wish that the game was fun. So, you know, getting infinite ammo and shit had a really good point to it. In this game, the post, well, it just doesn't really have anything. Just unlock Diane's car. Bought another car. So now we've done this. That's another car I've acquired. There's like 6 more cars to buy, I think. That's if there aren't any more that become unlocked. I don't know. Like I said, it's I mean, like I said, for me, once you get past the story of this game, there really isn't much more to appreciate. Fighting those bosses is just it's so repetitive. I'm not even sure I have it in me to do a guide for it because it's just so boring. I mean, it'd be one thing if you could, you know, if you're good at quick time events, I'm sure this game probably wouldn't be a problem for you at all. With me, I can never remember the switch buttons because I'm always used to the classic Nintendo controls like A, B and shit like that, but with the Switch you've got like X and Y above A and B. In fact, it doesn't even go A and B, it goes BA now. It's just weird. In order to press the right buttons, I usually have to look at the controller, and the limited amount of time they give you to react to quick time events is fucking appalling. Especially in that fight with fucking George. It's just so boring. It's harder than Jensen. Jensen was at least easy to kill because we would use empty clips into him. I mean, to me, that's how George's fight should have gone. You know, you evading them and emptying clips into them. I can't help it that I don't find that particularly fun. I get that I got an unlimited RPG for doing it, but I don't know. There's a part of me that just would have liked to. And not only that, it does it on the last mission when there's no more game content. you know, you can't actually do that side quest until you get to the last mission of the game, which I'd argue is, well, why would you come back? I mean, Resident Evil, like when they have the unlimited unlocks and stuff, there's an incentive to go back through the game again to find elements easier, to see if you can kill bosses easier and stuff. But in this, I don't know, I don't think the weapons I've got will make any of the bosses particularly easier because they were already kind of easy. They're only difficult because of quick time events, and that doesn't make them difficult, it just makes them longer, like a slog. I've got to come back here at a fucking specific time too. Not sure if I've got any cigarettes because I want to be able to pass time. And I really don't want to have to run all the fucking way back down there. Six, 7, 8, 9. I find that creepy. I don't know how no one else does either.
Yes?
And I give him the bird carving.
Mr. Francis Zach Morgan, this is...
I'm sorry, Michael. I just had to read your diary.
How very impolite of you. I'm so shocked. I'll stop rhyming for now. Where did you find this?
In the diner. You were only able to look for it at night, right?
Diner, of course.
It must have meant a lot to you. But why does it have no eyes?
Mr. Francis Zach Morgan, Mr. Stewart gave me this carving the day he adopted me. It was an unfinished carving made by Mr. Stewart himself. When he gave it to me, he said, "When you grow up to be a fine man,
Look at his
son
hands.
I can be proud of, I'll give you the eye parts to this bird, and then you can finish the carving yourself." I'm far from receiving the eye parts if I'm losing the bird itself, and I'm far from being a son that Mr. Stewart can be proud of.
Michael,
Mr. Stewart!
Hmm?
let me give you these.
These are the eyes for the bird.
Have you forgotten my promise? What a fine son you turned out to be.
But I...
It's
Okay.
okay, Michael. Objects are not important. It's your heart that's important. That's what I wanted to teach you. And you've learned it well. I'm proud of you. Thanks to Zach and York, we can stop our act now. You and I need to be a team and steer this town in the right direction.
Mr. Stewart.
So saith Mr. Stewart.
I had a feeling you would bring the carving back. Thank you.
Amazing. He knew exactly what was going on all along.
Mr. Francis Zach Morgan, you've been very kind.
I'm sorry, I can't get used
And
to
I
Mr.
appreciate
Francis
it very
Zach
much.
Morgan. Liquefied food.
No problem. Look after your father, okay?
Right. That's another quest done, guys. I'm just glad it's finished. At least that one is anyway. So this now makes what? How many? That's like the last haunting one. So there's like 3 missions left. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to... Is that what I'm doing? Oh, as it turns out, there isn't a fourth, sorry. One of these missions. I've just got to speak to Keith and give him back the fucking guitar, which is great. Because I really didn't have it in me to do a third one of those boring goddamn gauntlets, especially after killing all those fucking bosses again. So, all I've got to do now is give Keith his guitar back, and then that will complete 17. And after that, all I've got to do then is get all the cards, and that will probably be a separate video again. Because it's going to involve that bloke, what's his name? In fact, I might stop by there now because it's night, so his shop will be open. I'll at least go and see if I can get the mission. Because he just wants to inspect your cards. Actually, should we look at the card we just got? Minced food or some shit. It's 50, I remember that. Michael's nutritious but look for Harry, nobody dares drink it, but it says it actually tastes pretty good. I wonder if he puts his special sauce in it. God, you're so lame, Dave. Sorry, you're so lame, Stitch. Which means we're going to be potentially ending all these videos with it being number 13. 13 videos for this game. That's just like really like either poetic or unlucky or both. Didn't intend for it to end on 13, but it looks like it's going to. So we go down here, swing left, swing right. Remember Emily's quest being an absolute nightmare to achieve because of fucking stupid time limits. I mean, I don't know. When it comes to this game, I think... Clearly I haven't got enough to get the next chapter with him. An assault rifle. There's the Magnum. Doesn't matter. Let's put a few bits away then. That's full. Can't put that away. I'll put the handgun away. At least now I can buy both of them. I'm just going to buy the 2 guns you've got. Oh, it's a submachine gun. There you go. Got the assault rifle. And the Magnum. There we go. Yeah. So there we go. Put that in there. Put that in there. I don't have any interest in seeing it. I've got it. That's the point. I'll have my RPG and my infinite submachine gun because that just mows through enemies. So we're going to go to the cemetery. We're going to do a bit of sleeping until tomorrow. Hopefully give Keith his guitar back at some point. And then that's the end of this video well, that's the end of this particular video. Because then the next video, the last one of live streams that is anyway, is going to be the last video is going to be just the cards, basically the final cards I've got to get. Hard to say if I'm going to miss this game. Well, I've probably got to do another playthrough of it, just so I can do a dedicated guide for all of the side quests. Or, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about it because they're not difficult. I mean, if you know where they are, actually going to go this way actually. forgetting where the bloody places are. The amount of times I've driven around this place, you'd think I'd remember by now, but seriously, I really don't. This world isn't that engaging. I don't think it's particularly interesting outside of the story. And I think the story's only interesting because you don't see where it's going to go.
Much has happened since we came to this town.
I mean, let's put it this way. Towards the end of the game, they throw a hell of a lot of curveballs at you. I mean, they make the strong effort at the beginning of the game, and by the way, spoilers, but you should already be full into spoilers by now if you've watched any more of these videos. People, it's kind of obvious it was George. I mean, I know I was a bit shocked, but it was only because we looked at his back. And York, for some reason, didn't think he was the guy. I mean, had they not shown me that segment where he got dismissed because of the slashes on his back? But even then I thought they were odd. So part of me thought it was just York, because every time he went away on his own, zombies came out. I mean, that thing's never explained why when you're York you see zombies. Or in one instance when you play as Emily, she sees zombies for the first time. I mean, I personally would like to have been able to play as Emily more. I don't know why she only got like one weird side content mission. I mean, I get it, it's about York, yeah, but 12 hours. It's raining. I wonder if I can get that card while I'm here. Word to the wise, that's why they put infinite food in certain places. Because they think you're going to be skipping time. I remember when I first saw it, I thought it was an odd thing, but the more I played this game, the more it's made sense. They do it because they don't have a choice. So, let's do that, do that. There we go. That's done. 1, 2. I'm gonna save it. Right. Let's see if I can get my hands on that card real quick. Nah, I'm not using that one. I want full gas. I know I said I'm saving the card, but I'm just going to give you guys a little preview of the cards now. While I collect another one. Even though you've seen me collecting shitloads of them across the game anyway. I remember going through hell to try and get it to rain before, and now it seems to rain every second day. Cigarette. Now is Keith back at the place now? Just wondering. The milk barn or whatever the fuck it's called. We don't want to go that way. At least I finally got that card. It's been bugging me for a while, that one. Just fucking cigarettes though.
So much has happened since we came to this town.
Maybe into the road. Swing right. I think that place is still closed anyway. Down here, buy another car from that bloke. Just so I can claim as much as possible. In his back garden, he's got red trees too. I wonder what the second game's about. I mean, I would hope that they've evolved the gameplay significantly to make it actually enjoyable. And the boss is a bit more technical, not so repetitive, boring. He's shut, so I can't go in here for no reason. Because, of course, this is like Shenmue, where you've got to be at specific places at specific times, and you ask me, they should have made the cigarettes infinite. You know, like Metal Gear Solid. Snake gets infinite cigarettes. Because then you don't... Then you've always got to find a bloody bed if you don't have any cigarettes on you, which I don't. It just gets really fucking boring.
York. Oh, nothing.
York has gone to your imaginary mind palace with Emily. Alright. We're going to go in here, we're going to nap for another 3 hours. Hopefully by then everyone's where they need to be. Three hours. It's still raining though. Is the milk barn open? Right, that's open. Milk barn is still shut. Okay, sleep for another 3 hours then. Because I need the milk barn open. Milk barn is still shut. Okay, sleep for another 3 hours then. Because I need the milk barn open. 3 hours. 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 3 ho Are they not at work? I think it's because they come out at night or daytime or something. What's he doing?
Hello.
Weird. Alright. Let's leave until tomorrow then. It's weird. Night now and those zombies. Sleep for another 3. Right. How is that place open? Good. Right. That's now saved. I think it's that the Ingrams don't go out if it's raining. So the fact that it rained all the other day now means that's why they're at work. I'm hoping this is the last mission because now I'm getting a bit tired and a bit grouchy. I'll buy another car off Fathead, whatever the fuck his name is. War hero who isn't a war hero who's runs a dump yard. Good. Can I buy another car, please? Just buy that one. I honestly don't care. Got Carol's car. Oh, that looks lovely. Fuck it. Oh, the flames on the side. I want to see if it handles any better than any of the others. Oh. Nope. Still handles shit. Should have known by now that there's not a good vehicle in this game apart from the police car. And even then, that's not good. It's just acceptable. God, the music in his car is so terrible. It sounds like some kind of fucking Sonic music. That's not a good thing about the police cars. Closed? What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it closed? And I've got no cigarettes to skip time. They're in there, so why is it closed? For fuck's sake. Good. Three hours.
So much has happened since we came to this town.
Yeah, but not much is happening now, is it, mate? This game is just... Ugh, I just hate fucking times. Why can't it just be open all the time? RPG away. Take another item. The guitar. I'd keep it, but you need it to finish a quest.
Hey, bro!
Hey, man.
Keith, what's wrong? You're usually more upbeat.
You really want me to drag you down too, FBI?
Maybe I can pull you back up.
Well,
Here we go.
I've lost something, man. My most precious treasure in the whole world. Well, my most precious after my family. My guitar, man. It's gone. Lily said she
Dude,
gave
no.
it away. Gave it away. Can you believe that? She says it's my fault for not tidying up the storeroom. I don't get her, man. What kind of logic is that? I didn't tidy up the storeroom, so I have to lose my guitar? You with me, right, FBI? Man to man, you see where I'm coming from.
Your guitar means that much to you.
Oh, my meeting with that fine guitar is what led me onto the path of rock, man. It was back in high school. I made my first visit to Seattle. The world was tired of pop music, and people were crying out for a new sound. It was only a few years before grunge would explode out of Seattle. I met a true rocker there, man. He had the sunglasses, a biker jacket, and the long hair. Man, he even had a bandana. I mean, he was behind the times by then, but nevertheless, the pure white guitar on his back hypnotized all who passed him. In the midst of everyone wanting something new, I glimpsed a tradition that had to continue. That's right. It's called rockabilly. You dig me, right, man? The world can't be built solely on new things. I couldn't help myself. I approached him and opened my mouth. I told him what I was feeling, FBI, right there on the street. I don't remember the words I used now. It was like a dream. But it sparked something inside me. I can tell you that. Our shared love of music allowed us to talk like old friends. Before I knew it, I'd been hanging out with this guy for 3 days. When I finally had to go home, what do you know? He gave me that guitar, man. He said that the soul of rock should be passed on to the next generation. That is how the legendary guitar Grekach came into my hands. Well, thanks for listening anyway, FBI. It means a lot to me.
Right.
Hey, bro! Hey! Oh, baby!
It's not white though.
Lily gave it to me as a reward for cleaning up the storage room.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm happy to see it with you. Treat it well. I'll just do the manly thing and forget about it.
Come on now, Keith. I can't play it myself. Instruments exist to be played, not to become an ornament. What am I going to do with it? Use it as a weapon? That's not what it's for. You're the owner of this guitar. You should have it.
Bro!
Your story relit the burnt-out fire of rock in my soul.
FBI, you're all right. Hey, just hold on a moment. Take this then, in exchange.
What does this do?
It's a gold card, our super discount card. There's no markup on anything we sell you if you use this. This, in a way, means I'd work for no pay for you, man.
Are you sure?
Of course, we're buddies, man. Yeah.
It's a bit fruitless. I'm probably still gonna have to pay something though, no?
Hey, bro.
So I've got plenty of cigarettes now. Cheese. More cheese. More cheese. cherry pie. Hot dog. Just buying everything in his store. That's me done with it now. Use my discount to the max. So guys, that is all of the side quests, with the exception of the 2 card ones, which are going to fall down to me getting cards, which is going to be the source of the next video. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to leave it here tonight now. Gonna save it. I mean, I need to get more first aid kits. That's the only reason I'm messing around out here. You know what? I'm going to do that quick before I shut this off. Get more first aid kits. Go to the hotel, have a shave and shit, and then call it a night when I'm in a good place. Okay, so we're gonna head this way. Because yeah, I need to get some dinner. It's gonna be standard pepperoni pizza tonight because guess what? All the unique pizzas are sold everywhere. And why wouldn't they be? I don't know what I'm doing. This way. Go up here, swing a left. Go down here. I'm going to buy some more medical supplies because I'm completely out. But yeah, word to the wise, if you're fighting any of the bosses, especially the last bosses, especially George. In fact, George is the worst boss because he's such a slog. Yeah, the only reason I'm going in here and getting this... Pow. 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 What? For fuck's sake. What was that? What a fucking waste of time that was. Thank you for doing that. Fucking piece of shit. If you've lost any progress, I'll be fucking angry. Just like I thought, it didn't save anything. I'll drive all the way fucking back to that fucking hospital. Because the game can't work for long periods of time without crashing.
So much has happened since we came.
Nothing has happened. Apart from a game being shit and not being able to fucking work for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna get it out of my fucking stock. I'm not driving all the way to the hospital and back. It's a waste of fucking time. As soon as this game won't take my fucking time seriously, I don't see why I should take this game's fucking time seriously. Yeah.
Zach. Oh,
Still things I want to do. Well, in the end game you can't change your clothes either. But what I can do is take them out. There we go. I can take it out. Yeah, my RPG. Got rid of the guitar now. He's gonna shave. And then that's everything. So, we save this here. Right guys, that is Deadly Premonition episode 12. Yeah, we're on 12 now. I'm Stitch, Closet Gamer, and yeah, I'll see you in hopefully the last live streaming chapter of this game now, which is more or less going to be just finding the cards, which are a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18 cards left. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode, and yeah, if you can hear my enthusiasm waning, it's just because I'm ready for this game to be done now. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.